We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Washington football team. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Down, that run will get him 7 up to the 32-yard line. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Gibson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jordan Hicks, 3rd in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play. After the run, Smith going to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Drake. He's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 36, 7 yards there and a first down.
That's how you pick up a first down. You know where the sticks are, you know where the first down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yard.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line, and these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot, and they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
First down, Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
To the air, Smith on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Smith. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards there and a Washington first. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Smith. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it'll be 2nd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stumped that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And his kick is good.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Throw left side complete. It's Drake. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's 2nd and a yard. These two teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards yards there. First down.
Well, there's someone who's running the football with a big smile on his face, and that's Kenyon Drake, because you remember last year he was in Miami, wasn't getting many carries, not a lot of success, but in midseason ended up in Arizona and became a huge weapon for the Cardinals. 8 touchdowns the second half of the season, utilized really well. Big-time skilled player who can run it and catch it out of the backfield. He has finally found a home and a place for his talents.
Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. This is caught, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Cardinals 14, Washington 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Smith. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. DeAndre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Now Murray off play action. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, an update from there. The Chargers out to an early lead over the Chiefs. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target too. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well. Go to something else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, Drake. And he's into the clear. 20. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you, and let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
Yeah, he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. From the 24, Smith. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And some room to work. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Throwing again. Smith. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Smith. He's got a first down past the 30. Got an open man. It's Foster. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Smith on first down. We'll find Gibson here complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22. On 1st and 10, Smith. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA.
Bro, I swear that nigga went out of bounds right there. I got tackled out of bounds. What the fuck?
The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
I stopped looking at the clock because I thought the nigga went out of bounds.
They'll ultimately cannot.
They need to patch. They need to fix this shit though, bro. Like, I literally just be playing this shit now just to keep up with the games, but I'm waiting for them to patch this shit to motherfucking be able to feel I can take the game serious. Cause like niggas, everybody know what the fuck to do. You can just run flies and shit the whole game on here, bro. This shit crazy.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff
exactly.
Just working with
and I don't be playing this shit enough to know like. Oh, that was bullshit. See, like that, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I caught the pick, but the nigga was wide open, so he just be like, Slim, what the fuck? Like, perfect read and everything. Like,
I'm gonna say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
They need to patch the shit out of this game, though, for real. This shit will motherfucking hurt your confidence playing this shit.
Taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray trying again after the pick six. Escaping the pressure right, and incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
On second down now, it's Drake.
Shit, bro. How the fuck I got this nigga get outside of here?
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. Flushed out right. Murray has it knocked loose.
Oh my gosh, the ball can't fall fucking in bounds for me, bro.
Out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Murray. Steps away to his Murray fighting, lost the football, and it's Washington that scoops it up. The 40.
Bro, how the fuck this fat ass nigga run out of shit already? God damn. Nigga ain't even run nowhere. He out of power.
He also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is
that's some bullshit, bro. Nigga ain't even run nowhere. That should have been a fucking at least in the red zone. God damn.
I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Damn. Yeah, you gotta slide, bro. Unless you got that trust shit with the nigga Lamar.
I remember a coaching
No fun. Out of bounds or sliding.
Before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On second and very short, Smith got a man. It's Gibson complete. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
But it certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, it's Smith. He's throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims Jr., his second touchdown on the season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go.
Oh my gosh, Jimmy. What the fuck, bruh? Perfect fucking position, you dumb bitch.
See if they can pick those.
Man, it's dumbass.
They'll run on first down. Drake. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
At the 50-yard line.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
56.
Here's Murray from midfield. And ball complete to Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's complete.
Come on, Matt. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Made at Washington's 9-yard line. 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
56. 56 right there. 56.
from the red zone. Here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Oh, my gosh. Torn labrum, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Surprising to a lot of
I
people.
done got a nigga injured like every week, bro, since this shit started. Or was this the second game? I think I'm thinking of the other team. I mean, the other league I got with the Skins. We in week 4, and I done get a nigga, like 5 niggas injured every game. Not every game, but like in 3 games, 5 niggas done got injured. I swear to nigga, like some of these commissioners be knowing what the fuck they doing.
They're going to test him and continue to test him. I think he's got something for them as he continues to move forward.
Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins.
Yeah.
At the 3-yard line.
Yeah, them niggas turn this shit down when they about to play and then turn this shit up for everybody else's game, shit like that, turn the injuries and shit up.
Best receivers in the game. Over the last 3 seasons, over 1,100 yards in each season. And don't forget, defenses have been keying on him every snap.
Fuck.
No matter what the situation, no matter what the coverage, just find him and get him the football.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Buying time to his left. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Oh my God, I can't call my motherfucking bread and butter. I like how I love and I hate how they got this motherfucking shit where you can only call a play a certain amount of times.
Quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray.
Oh, fuck you.
First down before he's brought down at the 3.
Fuck you, man. Oh my gosh, bro. I made a fucking perfect fucking play call too, dog.
They convert on 4th down.
Bitch ass niggas.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and get it to Drake.
So y'all niggas is weak. What the fuck? I got the best D-line in the game, bro.
2 yards on
What the fuck is down this joint? I'm missing Ionitis, I know that much, but god damn, that nigga should not have got that many fucking yards.
And so far today, he's got 1, but was
Go ahead, put my man right here, dog.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. On the toss, Drake going left. And this time,
Bitch ass niggas, man.
Kenyon Drake.
Why y'all ain't stop these niggas on 4th though, bro?
And the Cardinals have broken the tie. And he knocks it through. That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light thing. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. He is out of bounds right around the 34. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. The 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On first down, it's Drake, and this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the 39, Murray. This one caught by Isabella.
That glitch ass shit, dog. I fucking hit stick this nigga and stay up.
Past the 50. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Murray now on first down. It is incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this.
Yeah, it was. Should just saved the shit out of me.
Give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray.
Yes, sir. I needed that. Fuck. Good read, though.
DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Oh, way to throw him open. Way to throw him fucking open.
This first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. Murray again. This is Drake. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Murray being chased out left. This is caught at the 8.
Killing this balls. Come on, y'all. What the fuck is that?
And making it the 5. 23 yards, the final tally. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. And Murray's going to keep this.
Make that nigga fumble, y'all. What the fuck?
Losing yardage to the 7. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead.
Seriously, bro. Y'all niggas good at it.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement.
I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carried out confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Ah, this nigga Alex Smith blew it, bro. This game is some bullshit, dog. This game is some bullshit, bro. No pressure, no nothing, bro. All I did was tap the fucking button, bro. All I did was tap the button. This nigga. Oh my gosh. It never fucking fails, man. You said what? Shit.
Back to throw. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll be out right at the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Oh, they just bullshitting me so fucking bad, dog. I wanted that 6.
Stop the clock.
I wanted that fucking touchdown.
Making the plays necessary and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Taken in by McLaurin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw.
Bullshit, bro. Bull fucking shit. I've been through that fucking ball.
Hassan Reddick in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'll look to throw.
Pass interference.
That one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
This is caught inside the 15.
Yeah, that's some bullshit right there, too. Good read and everything. And the crazy thing is, bro, I didn't even possession. All right, well, you see how I caught it. He kept running, but that's bullshit, bro. Like, Slim, I played the whole game. Bruh, bullshit, bro. This game is bullshit. Like, literally, I had to stop getting in my feelings. Like, Slim, what the fuck? I just had to start catching on to what everybody else was doing to me. I started doing to other niggas and shit. I should have went for 2. Like, fuck it. Real shit.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up, to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Now Murray.
Yes, sir. Fuck.
Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety, and they will set up shop at their own 40.
Man, I switched to a cover 2 man and put that in there. Had that nigga landing right there in that zone, bro. Oh my gosh, that shit just saved me. Fuck.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
This game is bullshit, bro.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah, this game is on straight bogus shit.
5 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Smith. They'll set up this.
I think Isaiah Simmons is fast as shit. Oh, shit.
To bring up 3rd. A field goal from this spot.
What the fuck?
They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Oh my gosh, bro, that's the second time the clock don't be running when the play is over. So it's like, what the fuck? How was I not out of bounds, bro?
If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Oh my gosh, dog. I should have just called that bitch just cuz.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
This game is fucking bullshit. At least I know now. Start watching that shit. Start calling stuff. Yeah.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And they work this well upfield.
I ain't gonna let his ass juke me out.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Reuben Foster, the former
Nigga Reuben.
champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack on first down, Murray, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going on right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
On third and short, Drake.
That was my fault. I did the wrong fucking thing, too. Right play. Just didn't make the right fucking adjustment.
Those last 2 plays. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running, it's Drake. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off.
No bullshit, bro. I thought you was going to throw back to the other side of the field, bro. That would have been your best bet, too.
Is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with
You would have thrown it to the opposite side, you would have had to play. Because I had to pick one. I literally had to pick one, like which side I'm about to run to. And after I ran, I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to stay this side.
The NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all time. Now Smith with his first throw of OT. And that is
Bum ass nigga, bro.
a lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This being their second opportunity.
Bum ass nigga. This nigga dropped. These niggas are anything, man. What the fuck? My motherfucker gotta be a Redskins fan, man.
This is playmakers. Get the ball in their hands. Critical situation. Now's their time.
I was not about to throw the screen. I was gonna throw an interception right there, no bullshit.
Dropping for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Oh, why you ain't light his ass up, man?
Yards on the punt there. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
Showdown, baby! At their own 49-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Oh my gosh! Bruh! Son, I quit, bruh. I realized, bro, I want to quit, bruh. I want to quit so bad right now, bruh. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I realize I want to quit, bruh. I want to quit! The fuck?
Throwing again. Murray. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, so far in this drive, they've
That nigga swatted that bitch. Nah, I ain't gonna pick it off. I'ma just squat this motherfucker down for y'all.
Or do they play coverage on this down?
Like, what the fuck?
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Man, make his ass fumble.
Really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it. They'll be left with just one remaining here in OT. And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. This to win it in overtime. Upright, and it bounces.
Hey, bro, you missed that bitch. How the fuck?
Overtime. Well, when you get that ball in OT, that's not the chance you envision, and the long field goal attempt here winds up lacking.
And you don't want to hang too much of this on your kicker, but he's going to
Fuck
as
me.
well because you give your opponents excellent field position to start their first drive.
Hell nah. I think, honestly, that shit would have ended in a tie, bro. I think it's about to end in a tie if I don't score here. I think we both get a tie on our record.
They're set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what
Bitch! I would have had enough fucking time for a fucking field goal. This nigga Alex Smith, dog, it's like he hit or miss. Sometimes he can throw, sometimes he can't.
Pass on first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again.
This nigga fucking Chandler Jones. Bruh, how the fuck I be dropping that shit? Like, that shit don't make no sense. Some I wish they could reset games. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck we just tie like this?
Long field goal shot to win it, but they couldn't convert.
And because it's the regular season, we don't play more bonus football. We don't go to another period. It ended right there. You get one in overtime to get it done. Look, let's face it. That field goal attempt was a long shot to begin with. No pun intended, or maybe pun intended. But it doesn't go through, and it ends in a tie.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.